Good day, my esteemed colleagues and current natives to Georgia. For all those ill-informed, I am Governor Wilson Lumpkin, and I've come to speak to you about the notion of Indian sovereignty. I will begin by saying that not only is Indian sovereignty non-existent, it is ridiculous to even give further thought to. The Cherokee Nation is not a sovereign one, but rather a collection of barbaric tribes with their own ideals and goals that simply do not act as a sovereign nation should. One of the key things about being sovereign is to have an effective and respected hierarchy that passes laws and hands down punishment when such laws are broken. They may have a blasphemized constitution and a copy government system, but if one tribe was to decide to leave the council, there is no such way to stop them. Unlike the US, they don't have a functioning military that would stop such things. Furthermore, to be considered a sovereign nation, one must be seen as controlling land foreign to neighboring nations. This is obviously not the case. The very fact that there has been fighting over land and the U.S. citizens continue to try to move further west is proof that our citizens do not see their land as foreign or controlled by the Cherokee. And if they don't perceive the Cherokee Nation as a separate entity, how can we, the representatives of our people, not see them as anything but not sovereign? Another aspect of sovereignty is that a nation must be able to act independently without outside interference, or in this case, interference from other nations. However, while they may claim independence, their so-called government is simply a shadow of their own. This group of tribes and wanderers was not sovereign when the first settlers arrived. Now they copy our governmental system and pretend to be a nation, but the truth is that they wouldn't be there today without us. They were not naturally sovereign, and no amount of copying and pretending will change that. And to that end, if the U.S. did not exist, the Indians wouldn't even try to be sovereign. The reason they are pretending is not to try to make us believe they are something they aren't, not to effectively govern themselves. In conclusion, the idea that the Cherokee Nation is sovereign is ridiculous. They were not sovereign when settlers first arrived and have only tried to put up a farce government in an attempt to get us to acknowledge them as a nation. But a copy of a government is no true sovereign nation. They have no effective legislation over the individual tribes that they are composed of, just big talk and pretending.